Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro every day, and today I've got a meeting in 90 minutes. Let's find out how many gold stickers we can get. Trying to get Completionist plus without ever losing a game. Also trying to beat my previous win streak record, previously 43. But being able to beat that, that's a given. That's the easy part. I could play a full house here. I could go for the flush. If I go for the flush doesn't win anyway, so I might as well play the full house. And follow up with 2 pair. Cool. Fool and World. That's interesting. Boss says play 5 cards. Maybe I make it a bunch of spades. What flavor spades do we want to do? This is interesting enough. I'm gonna do it, even though I don't really like playing flushes. I have a queen. I can throw away the jack and try to get a full house. I could try to get a straight and turn it into a straight flush. I could just play a flush. Maybe world on the queens and tens is not unreasonable. Sure. Alright, so go ahead and play this flush. Decide whether or not I want to use the fool on a world. I could do 8. I could do another 10. I'm into it. So queen, 10, 2, and then what else? That's it. All right. Build your own checker deck. 19 spades, not as many as you start with on the checker deck, but now we have 4 queens of spades and 3 tens of spades. Maybe set up to do a flush house. Could go supernova flushes. Probably better than runner. If I have supernova, actually, maybe pairs is still better than flushes. More spammable than flushes. I could take supernova and the runner. I guess we'll find out. So I could play a flush. I could discard and try to find try to find a straight, maybe. I don't think I want to pay for the runner. I think I just actually, yeah, the flush is fine. Alright, I can discard to find more spades. That's it. Okay. Temperance gives me a little bit of money. I could take a tower here. I do need to get the stone joker, gold sticker stone joker. Maybe it's worth taking a tower here. Maybe it's too expensive. Yeah, we can do that later. Let's just go next. Could skip here for 12 bucks, or we can save our double tag. Let's save the double tag. Alright, here's another flush. Should be 2 flushes from here. About 500 points each, maybe. I can play a pair of 8s. I can play a pair of 6s. And the pair of 9s doesn't win, so we gotta play a flush. Bummer. King, double, lustful joker. So as long as we keep getting our flushes, we're fine. So I'm just gonna go next. Here I can win with 2 flushes. I could play the pair first. as a throwaway hand. One more flush. Maybe I end up playing a pair of jacks. Or do we just discard? Discard is fine. There's the spade flush. Playing flushes is so much more difficult than playing pairs. Crazy Joker, Magician. So probably I need this buffoon pack, I think. Next round I'm gonna need 2.5 flushes, which I don't feel that I can do. So let's look for a source of chips. Could pick up the gelato, could pick up a red card. Red card's great, Constellation's great. So Constellation is very strong, but maybe the gelato is what we need. In the short term, maybe that's what we need. Man, it's tough. It's tough to pass on the Constellation here. Are we fine if we don't take the Constellation here? Constellation is not going to do a whole lot until later anyway. Let's take the gelato. Go next. Alright, so basically we sort by suit. We find our spades. Now once I know I have spades, I can use the Magician. And I get to decide, do I want to keep doing flushes or do I want to switch to pairs now? Now that I have the gelato, we can safely do pairs. Or keep with the flushes. I think flushes fine. Not going to get very much supernova value. Alright. Juggle tag I don't need. Scary Face Todd, we just save our money. Alright. Find those spades. So that's it. 2 lucky queens, that's our best hand. Maybe I should be a little bit more diligent and discard and try to hit the flush house, maybe. Maybe it ends up not mattering. So I could take an Astronomer here, get 2 Celestial packs. It's a BOGO, right? Because I can always sell the Astronomer for $4. Alright, Mercury's okay. There's Jupiter, we don't have Mercury. We probably don't go in on Uranus if we haven't played 2-pair for the supernova. Free reroll is good. Mana rebate also good. As an Eternal, probably we need this. I'm gonna say we need this. Then I can afford an Emperor. Okay, if Temperance gives me 14, I can use my Strength. Okay. Rebate on aces. Okay, sure. Astronomer, we don't need to sell it. Okay. So with Supernova, I'm still trying to play flushes. I can use Strength on 2 kings to make aces. I could save my Strength to try to play a flush house, but the rebate money is honestly very tempting. Because we have the gelato, if we play a flush, it wins. If we play a pair, it might not win. I can try maybe a pair of 8s. Okay, I could play a pair of 10s and try to draw more aces. Alright, well, that's okay, I guess. Play the flush or play the pair? Now that I have rebate, I'm probably going to end up playing pairs. At least in the short term, I'm going to play a couple pairs. That's okay, we can still play the flush. If I have rebate and I have the free reroll, I have access to more money, I have access to more tarot cards, I have access to more deck building. Photograph as a rental. Even if it wasn't a rental, I probably don't take the photograph this early. 2 standard packs. We have a reroll tower. I can take the tower. I can unlock the stone joker. Maybe. Stone joker, gold sticker. Maybe. With mail-in rebate, I can probably afford these standard packs. You want a red seal 5. You want a lucky 2. If I'm playing flushes, these are the kind of things that help with that. If I'm playing flush houses later, usually flush houses later, then I don't take these. Blue seal. Preferred over anything else. Let's go next. Okay, so with the blue seal now, probably we play pairs. So we can start with a pair of 6s. Rebate on aces. Okay, I can discard an ace. I can look for a pair of queens. Still missing on the pair. That's unfortunate. I could play high card here, saving a discard for the rebate. I can play the pair of queens, which doesn't win. I can discard an ace. I could discard 2 aces. I'm tempted to discard 2 aces. If I keep the 7s give me a pair. Guaranteed. I can play a pair of 10s. I can stone a 3. Yeah. Stone 3. Yep. Alright, gelato's melting. Take a mercury card here. We've got 40 bucks, so we're looking for some more jokers. Neptune, we can buy it, we can sell it. We don't need superposition this time. Orbital tag for straight flush we can't take. Standard pack, probably we don't take. There's a Jupiter card. So do we want to level up our flushes? Maybe. Maybe that's fine. I don't think I need the rental fist here. Mercury or Jupiter, we take the Mercury card. That'll make up for our melted gelato. Standard pack, give me some stone cards. So, could take a gold seal 9. If I am on pairs, maybe gold seal 9 is reasonable. It's borderline. It's not spades. Let's skip it. Extra discard though. Alright. Probably here I'm trying to play flush 1 time and then pair a bunch of times. Let's see here. Rebate on 7s. So I can play the pair of 7s. I can play... Or sorry, discard the pair of 7s or play the 2s first. Play the 2s first. Okay. There, probably it looks like we can win with just pairs. Nice. I can discard the 7s holding a pair of 6s. Let's see here. I only need 3,000 points. Playing the pair of 6s doesn't automatically win. I keep the 8, maybe. Throw away the 9 and the king. Great. Rebate on 7s, but we don't discard the blue 7. We can play a pair of aces, I guess. Pair of aces. Chip it. Alright, next round we need 13,000. Rebate on 9s. Cloud 9 as a foil to replace my gelato is pretty good. So Yeah, I'm not... my gelato is also holographic, which is kind of useful. I'm not 100% sure if I want to do that yet. Maybe I get rid of the astronomer instead. Pick up the 9. We can go temperance. We can reroll once. Matador against this boss. Face down cards doesn't matter. Mystic Summit I can take instead of the gelato. Before I open the Arcana packs, let's reroll. There's an Emperor, there's a Priestess. So let's go Priestess first. Pick up Mercury. I don't need the Plutonium. We got a Hungman, we got a Wheel. Yeah, we can wheel. Maybe we don't wheel yet. Maybe we go Arcana first. That way there's no wheel inside here. Holographic Supernova on pairs. Yeah, that seems correct. I can hang more 3s. Rebate on 9s. 3s, we can hang them. I can stone a 5 or a 6. Maybe stone 5. Maybe stone king. Since I already turned some kings into aces. Maybe stone king. Alright, Arcana, we can reroll one more. Don't need Venus. I could take the Fist to replace the Gelato. That would be a particularly safe move. Yeah. Then I don't have to worry about the Gelato anymore. Alright, Hermit gives me 20 bucks. That makes sense. Go one more. Could take halvesies instead of a fist. I think with Supernova I'm fine. I don't need to take halvesies here. I don't want to play only 3 cards. I want to be able to play extra cards so I can throw away cards for the rebate and so I can find my blue seal. We can go one more. Could take Judgment here. I could hold on to it. I could get rid of the Fist and then use the Judgment. Probably Fist is better than an average Joker. Let's go next. Rebate on 9s. So discard the 9s first. Play the pair of 4s. Okay, I can play a pair of 2s. Oh. Yeah, I should have known that. I should have known 7,000 twice is 13,000. Alright, Rocket, we could take the Gelato again. We don't want to Rocket instead of the free reroll. Free reroll's better. We want to Rocket instead of the Fist. How badly do we need the Fist? Well, the next round's going to be 25,000 after this boss. So with 7,000 per pair, maybe no Rocket. Maybe it's too late for the Rocket. Maybe it's too late for the Hiker. Moon, 4 Fienders. That's another gold sticker that I'm missing. Could take the red card here instead of the Fist. Is it too late for a red card? I think it might be. It's close. Maybe if it was anti-3, I would take it. I could make a blue steel card. I could go Priestess for some planets. Probably the steel is not going to matter too much, so let's go Priestess. And maybe now we are far enough from flushes that Jupiter I don't need anymore. Alright, I can stone a 2, rebate on 5s. Yeah, maybe we stone the 2. $8 reroll now. We just go next. First hand face down. Alright, well, discard, I guess. Pair of 6s. Rebate on 5s. Okay. Discard the face down cards. I can play the pair of 7s, which doesn't win. I can follow it up by discarding a 5. And then I can finish with the queens. That's it. Alright, 3 more rounds, cloud 9. Rebate on 5s again. Extra discard makes sense. I want to take a hermit. I can go celestial pack first. There's Mercury. We didn't get a telescope, did we? Voucher wise, we have discards. We have boss reroll bosses. Face cards are debuff. That's okay. Do a reroll here. Another tower. That's stone card number 4. That's exciting. Go one more. You want to go to the moon. I keep Cloud 9 because it's foil. I don't need a rental fortune teller. We could go one more. I don't need blue joker if I have the foil. Go one more. Arrowhead, I am missing the gold sticker, but it's a rental. I have some spades, not a lot of spades. I don't think I want the arrowhead here. We could get the arrowhead on the checker deck. Or not, who knows. Use the tower on the 2. I guess I do have the world here, or I could go priestess. If I take the arrowhead probably replaces the fist. Is that okay? Then it's basically a sly joker for the arrowhead, and maybe that's okay. Skip tags, we don't have anything interesting unless we want to skip 4 or 5 polychromes. Yeah, I'll use the world. I only have 51 cards in the deck. 21 of them are spades. Let's get the gold sticker. Go next. Rebate on 5s. I can start with a pair of jacks. Okay, I can follow up with a pair of queens. Pair of queens, there's no way this is 20,000. Okay. Then I can discard the 1/5. Okay. So if I play the jacks are going to be worth enough points. So we can basically discard everything else. And we get the blue seal. I could play high card here to dig for another 5, maybe. Nah. Alright, pair of queens. Rebate on 2s now. Ah, rats. Gelato, Celestial Pack. So, reroll first. Midas Mask, I could make some gold cards. Maybe Midas Mask instead of the free reroll. I lose the lucky cards, but gold cards are pretty good. Maybe. Priestess first, then Celestial Pack. Gives me a better chance of getting Mercury. Then we go Arcana. I can go Death to copy the Queen of Spades. I could copy the Stone cards. I could just take 14 bucks. Do we want another Queen? Is that worth 14 bucks? Do I want another Stone card? Is that worth 14 bucks? Probably just the money is worth it. We could reroll one more time. There's a Cartomancer. That's another gold sticker that I need. Is this the way to get it? Maybe. I think maybe not. I think let's not do that. Not as another rental. Go next. Rebate on 2s. We can start with the pair of 10s. Okay. I can play a pair of aces. The next pair... Discard the 2, try to draw face cards, right? I can play the pair of 5s. Without the arrowhead, this should be less than 10,000. Should be. Great. I have a pair of 7s, but I think I can discard and find face cards. I can play the queens. Let's do pair of queens. Pair of queens. Alright, this boss is going to debuff my face cards, which does mean it's going to debuff my spades, but that's okay. Cloud9 is not going to give me the cash out anymore, but we can still use that as a foil in the next round if we don't find a replacement. We take a golden ticket. Golden ticket going to be pretty good with the minus mask. Yeah. I'm worried about my short-term prospects. So if my face cards are debuffed, then minus mask isn't going to do anything anyway. Maybe I want to sell the Midas mask and take the golden ticket. Maybe neither of those things end up being relevant. Wily Joker, nope. There's a Showman, shoot the moon. Those are not helpful right now. Let's go Celestial Pack for Mercury. Then Arcana. So rebate on 5s. I've got Hermit for 20 bucks. I can stone a low card 4. Alright, that brings us up to 5 stone cards. Yeah, go one more. Drunkard, no. Grimbo. It's for sure too late for Grimbo. We want popcorn. Or I don't need it. I just go next. This is fine. Alright, I can play a pair of 7s. I can throw away the face cards. Right? I can play a pair of 4s. Throw away the 9. I forgot that I have extra aces. Okay. I can play a pair of 8s. This doesn't win yet, which means I can still discard 5s. I can finish with the 10s, and that's it. Discard the 5s. Trying to get the blue seal. There's another 5 I can discard. Play the pair of 10s. Alright, next round's gonna be 60,000. We don't have the foil Cloud9. We still have Midas Mask that we can replace. Skip tags, foil, Mega Buffoon. Mega Buffoon is probably worth taking, I guess. I could hold the double tags and try to hope for a negative tag, an anti-7 or anti-8. I want to spin the wheel. I don't want to hit the Midas Mask. It probably is okay if it hits the Midas Mask. It wasn't going to happen anyway. Alright, I can take a foil 7, which is pretty strong. That's it. It's just foil 7 is pretty strong. If I'm playing pairs, that seems good. We could take a flash card. Okay. So I need a Mercury card. Mercury card's okay. Without the foil from the Cloud9, are we good? As long as I hit my spades, as long as I hit my stone cards. I could go one more for the flash card. Yes. Okay, Hierophant is very helpful. I'll take Invisible Joker. Invisible Joker instead of the Cloud9. Chariot. Doesn't matter. For the moment, doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter. Go next. Loss, we lose money. That's okay. All right, rebate on 10s. So I could play the aces, but they're not going to be spades, which is less good, but it's not the worst necessarily. I think I'm in kind of a precarious situation where I don't want to risk it. Okay. 7s. I can use the Hierophant on a jack and a 7. That seems reasonable. I can play the 7s. Oh. I wasn't supposed to use the Hierophant on the jack because I have the Midas Mask. Maybe I'm supposed to sell the Midas Mask to be safe. If we could get 20,000 there, maybe I'm not super worried about it. I can play the jacks. Obviously, that one's less because we didn't have the stone card. That's okay. I can discard a 10. I can play queens with a stone card. And keeping 10, 9, 8 doesn't matter. So I guess I'll throw away the 8. I have to discard the 10 for the rebate. So this doesn't win. I discard the 10s. I play the 9s. Right? I could play the queens instead because we got the Midas Mask. Maybe I'm supposed to do that. Play the queens. Chip it. Cool. Alright, so with my Midas Mask, I just have the jacks and the king left. So probably Midas Mask is done. That's good news. Mega Buffoon. Nah, let's not do it. Banner, let's not do it. Arcana, standard pack. Standard pack first. Gold jack. It's not spades. 2 spades, 4 spades. I don't have that many 4s. I don't have that many 2s. I think I just skip. Mega Arcana, looking for money. Take Hermit as money. Could take an Emperor. I will go Hermit, yes. In ante 6, round 16, maybe we don't make a gold king. We just go Emperor here. Temperance gives me more money. I could use the Priestess right away. I'm going to hold off on the Priestess in case we get a Fool. Do a little re-rolling for the flash card. There's a Devil, I guess. Yeah, maybe I could go gold on the blue seal. Don't need parking. A little more. Riffraff, no. I just want to make sure that I level up my flash card so we have a buffer here just in case. Could take Wrathful Joker instead of this Midas Mask. Just in case. Rebate on 10s. Okay, so gold 7. Do I get another Mercury card? Okay. So I want to find another jack, I guess. I can play the pair of 5s with the stones. Stones are good. Okay. I can play a pair of aces, throw away the kings. Follow up with jacks. Save my discard for 10s. I can play jacks and stones without winning. Okay. I could discard the 10. I can keep the 7s or keep the 4s. I think I want to keep the 7s, but what I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to draw a queen. Okay. Alright, the safe play is you play the 2 queens and the stone card, and that gets you 20,000. That's the safe play. Yes. Do we want to use Invisible Joker at all? I'm not convinced. So maybe we don't. This boss is going to be expensive. Is it worth re-rolling? Probably not. Probably we just struggle through it. Strength to turn a jack into a queen actually seems like a huge help. Maybe. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Seems fine. 6 into 7 also helps with the blue seal. Could take Hermit for 20 bucks. We could hang him. Drawing stone cards is important. Take a Hermit. So, what's the plan with this Invisible Joker? Am I trying to get the gold sticker Invisible Joker? Am I trying to keep it forever? This round seems tough. I think maybe we are barely getting there on points, and maybe that's an incentive to just use the Invisible Joker here. We just accept we get the gold sticker arrowhead and that's it. Fine. Flash card, that's fine. Could take a foil Juggler to replace my Wrathful Joker. So, Juggler for the extra chips. That's probably enough. That's probably all that we need. Rebate on 2s. Okay, so with the rebate on 2s, I can discard the jacks. I can play the pair of 6s. I could play 5 cards. I think I'm just going to play 2 cards to be conservative with our money. Okay. I can play 2 queens. Cool. I can play 2 aces and a stone card. I have the 10s. So the 10s win. Now we just discard for money. Okay. 10s win. Now we decide, do we need the juggler? Do we pay the rental fee? Probably now we're safe. We don't need the juggler anymore. I still don't need the stone card. I'll just play the pair of 10s. Nice. Alright, 6 double tags. Okay. I could skip. I could get a lot of money. So I could do this, but I need X-Molt in order to hit 165,000. Celestial Pack, take Mercury. Arcana. World, maybe. Maybe reroll. Bus doesn't do it. Free reroll, maybe. Trading card is, generally speaking, exciting, but is that what we need here? I mean, it's better than taking a free reroll here, but if I want to skip, and I do kind of want to skip for the economy tag, I really do need more points in order to survive. Power. Alright, rebate on queens. 2 and 3 we can hang them. World I can hold on to. 10s, 5s. They're about the same. Jacks. So I could stone the jack. Since I already have turned some jacks into queens. Maybe we stone the jack. Is that 165,000? I'm close. I could get like 35,000 per hand. Do we have enough flashcard value? Maybe we go one more. I think with the gelato, we definitely have it. Go next. Boss says play only one hand type. That seems okay. Alright. So it's not gonna be easy necessarily, but I think we can do it. I'm gonna go ahead and use the world now just to make sure I have enough spades to win. Oh yeah, we're fine. With the gelato, we're fine. We have rebate on queens. We can play the pair of eights first. I don't need the king, I don't need the jack. Next one wins. So we discard the queens. Okay. Discard queen again. How about nines and stones? How about play the sevens without the stones to see... Maybe it doesn't win and I get to play another hand. There we go. Flip it. Alright. Okay. Swashbuckler we don't need. Blank voucher I guess we can take. 2 standard packs we can take a look. Ace or jack of spades? I think no on the jack of spades. Ace of spades. I have enough aces that ace of spades is probably worth it. Hallucination, pareidolia. Acrobat we don't need, but it does give us a little bit of insurance. I think we're fine without it. I think we demonstrated we're fine without it. We could take the Vagabond. Try to get the gold sticker Vagabond since it's a rare. Get it out of the way. That seems reasonable. Luchador. We try to get gold sticker Luchador instead of gold sticker Arrowhead. How deep do we want to reroll? Chariot gives me like +9 mult now. Emperor. World and Priestess. $15 is kind of expensive for reroll, so let's just go next. Alright. I can use the world now. I can save it for aces would be best. Rebate on sevens. So... World here, then Priestess. Play the aces. And then keep the 7 to discard. Maybe something like this. Pair of aces. I can play a pair of 10s with a stone card. I can throw away an 8. Okay. I can do 9s. And I don't need this jack. Okay. I want to discard the 7s. I can win with the 4s. The 4s win. The 4s win even without the stone card. Alright, chip it. Alright, well we didn't get the gold sticker Invisible Joker, but I'm pretty happy about doing the Vagabond. We did it. So, could get a gold sticker Satellite. We should check the boss. Boss says force a card to be selected. That's okay. Presumably we can survive that. Alright, could get a gold sticker Showman instead of a gold sticker Satellite. Probably Showman is the more difficult one to get the gold sticker on. I do want that Stone Joker if I can get it. We have a decent amount of reroll money. Skip tags are not worth it. Could take a credit card, but it's a common, so we can get it later. I don't need Dusk or the Swashbuckler. Go one more. There's a Burglar. So, I mean, the Burglar is the safe thing to do, but we don't need the Burglar, right? We'd be fine without it. Madness. Chance we don't need. Man, baseball card's pretty strong here, so if I wanted to, I could. I forgot I can still get rid of the Supernova. So, yeah. Supernova's out of here. Let's go Judgment. Don't need Riffraff. Take a baseball card. Okay, plus Molt. These are my uncommons. Rebate on 5s. Go one more. Hiker or Showman? Showman's fine. Go next. Alright. Rebate on 5s. Starting with a pair of aces. I can make some bonus ace. Okay, I can swap out one of these flash cards. I think if I have the baseball card, I can swap out a flash card. Okay. So, looking for another uncommon for a gold sticker. There's a Showman. Oh, he's done it. So, flash card is out of here. Take the Stone Joker as an uncommon. Oh, there was a Matador. No, I think this lineup is fine. Gold sticker wise, I think we got a good lineup. Alright, take Priestess again. Check the standard pack. Go next. Rebate on 4s. Start with a pair of queens. Okay. I got the stone cards. Play the aces. Cool. Alright, I've got 6s, I've got Bloodstone. I can go standard pack. 2 of spades. Nope. I could take another stone card. Yes. I could take a 7 of spades. That seems useful. Nah. Do I want the Bloodstone instead of one of these other uncommons? Or are we good? Are we good with the Arrowhead? Fine. Alright. One more. That's it. Brilliant Bell. Tens and stones. Gonna make me use a second hand. Rats. That's it. Alright. That's gonna be four new gold stickers. We got Arrowhead, we got Showman, we got Stone Joker, we got Vagabond. Nice to get the rare out of the way. Unfortunately, we didn't get the Invisible Joker. It didn't work out. I actually maybe needed the Invisible Joker to copy the flash card or copy the Supernova or something I needed. At some point I needed the points. That takes me to 68, 68%. Tying my, like I said, previous personal best for win streak, 43. Alright, I did say I've got a meeting coming up. I think maybe I don't have enough time to do another run, so unfortunately that's going to be it for this one. But you know, once again, the Completionist plus, the journey continues. This was a particularly interesting run. I really like this one. Kind of maybe a little bit indecisive about whether or not to go for the pairs or go for the flush in the early game. When I had the supernova in the early game, I decided to go for flushes because flushes you get more chips compared to playing pairs, even though playing pairs is easier. So you don't play pairs until you find the chips jokers, and okay, the chips joker, that's what gives you permission to play pairs. If you get green joker, if you get bust, or if you get supernova, if you get one of those in the first round, the first shop, then you can beat the big blind with pairs, you can beat the boss with pairs. If you have the full +4 from the big blind and then +8 from the boss round. That's something that's viable. But if you get the supernova just a little bit later than that, then you can't beat the boss with just pairs. So I ended up playing flushes in the beginning. And if I play flushes, I think about, okay, maybe in my end game, I want to switch to flush houses. What kind of tarot card, what kind of deck building I want to do to support playing flush houses. But kind of demonstrating here, once we get that blue seal, it is just way easier to get the blue seal value from pairs compared to flushes. And then because it's easier, then you get more Mercury cards compared to Jupiter cards, and they give you the same amount of points. So if pairs are worth the same amount of points as flushes, just play pairs instead of flushes. The advantage of playing flushes is you get to play more cards, you get to play more enhanced cards. Enhanced cards where you're getting points from the enhancements rather than relying on the planet levels just for points. If you're playing flushes, you can reasonably play blast cards, maybe. Got that Stone Joker out of the way. Pretty excited about that. Yep. Anyway, take care, everyone.